Yo, man, they ain't have to do it like this in Solo Leveling. Yo, this scene was so damn brutal, man. Like, yo, why they do that to her? Yo, they just straight took the head off at the end of the episode.
You don't know how to use your power. Let me show you.
What's up, y'all? We just got the latest episode of Solo Leveling, man. Every episode has been crazy, and I've enjoyed every single one of them. Even though I know we got a lot of hate for last week's episode, which I don't understand. You had a lot of people upset that Jinwoo cried because his mom returned. Like, you kidding me? Like, yo, who wouldn't be like that if your mom was sick for 4 years? Hey, yo, some heartless people out there. Apparently, it's the first episode of Solo Leveling to ever get 1,000 dislikes, and that's insane. Like, the think that someone's sitting there like, he's crying because his mom back. Hey, yo, he too soft for me. Let me downvote it. Like, what? Like, I guess people really just want all action. Don't get me wrong. I love the action scenes, but I'm also about hearing more of the story and seeing the character develop and show emotion. So for me, I was just like, yo, this is crazy. This dude finally, he started crying. You know, he showed some emotion. We got to see him vulnerable. But, you know, it is what it is. But we about to get into this episode. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. So, in this episode, a lot of different things happen. We got to see some of the S-rank people actually throw hands, and it was a beautiful thing. It was beautiful. That ice guy, I want to see what he can truly do. Like, I feel like some of the dopest characters, we didn't really get to see much of what they were capable of. The ice guy, I believe his name was Kai. I want to see what he can do. I'm curious how strong he is when he's compared up to other S ranks, you know, such as the guy who could shoot fire. He said it himself, like, yo, I wonder how we would fare in battle. And I'm also want to see what I believe the guy name is Asuki or something like that. The guy who has the eye patch. And it seems like when he gets in danger, he kind of like his personality changed and he gets a little crazy. I want to see what he can do in battle as well, because he forced your boy Jinwoo to step into the battle. Also, this guy right here, I think his power, his character design, everything about him, the guy on screen right now, is dope as hell, man. This dude it just seems like a straight monster. And the guy that he's facing off against, that's the guy I was just talking about, where I want to see what he's capable of, because of just how their interactions went in this little skirmish. You see that he turns, like his hair turns white. He's kind of like an animal kind of like an animal instinct type of character. It kind of reminds me of what's the dude name from Naruto? I cannot think of his name. Kiba. I'm just waiting for him to be like Fang over Fang, or say something along those lines. I don't know. I think that would be hilarious as hell to see. But, yo, I think he was impressive. Honestly, all the S ranks impressed me for the most part. But this right here, when this dude like kind of snapped and went into his crazy mode and he started fighting against Sha, and he was about to like take her out. Yo, I was about to say from behind, but hey, someone's gonna twist that up and make it nasty. But like, he was going in, but she managed to instantly dodge, like instantly counter him right here and like hit him with a fury of punches. So she ain't no sleeper either. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these S ranks are S ranks for a reason. And you have it where she just like pretty much hit him with a 100-hit combo right there. Had the man kind of dazed, had him upset. This girl right here, she's a healer, and what happened to her later in the episode is insane to me. But you got it where she's pretty much on par with this guy, even though he seems to have lost it. He seems to be going crazy. And I'm like I said, man, this episode was great. I love that we got to see what these S ranks, so-called S ranks, were actually capable of. But you have it where this dude goes in for a move that probably would have injured her had not Jinwoo jumped in and like got involved. But you see that Jinwoo, he stepped in. He was like, yo, man, what you doing? I feel like that's not something you should be doing in a friendly spar match. Like, yo, you could have hurt somebody. And the way Jinwoo just pretty much just standing there like, yo, talking trash to the guy. Like, I don't know. But this also is going to make her, like, if she didn't love him before, she's definitely in love with him now. Like, him doing that, she's probably like, oh my gosh, Jinwoo. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know, you know what I'm saying, that he's using the Riz on her. And that's the most dangerous Riz there is, when you're able to use it and you're not even aware that it's being used. Like, Jinwoo is on another level right here. Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but you got it where the head guy, I believe his name, I got it on the screen. His name is Goto or something like Gato. He's about to spar against Jinwoo because he sees that Jinwoo is a lot stronger than what he's letting off to be. He's like, yo, I want to see what Jinwoo is capable of. Let me see if I could get to it right here. So you have it where they're about to spar right here. And you have it where Jinwoo has this amazing moment where he's countering everything that this guy is doing, man. Hold on, let me see if I could. Yeah, right here. Like Jinwoo's doing it like it's nothing. Like, yo, get the shit out of here. Like he has a smile on his face, and that right there is making the ghetto dude, making him upset. He's just like, yo, this guy's smiling again. This is the second time he smiled, and like the more this guy dodges my attacks, the more angrier I get. And so while this was happening, in my mind, I'm like, yo, there's a chance that the system might tell Jinwoo, like, yo, because this dude is getting angry, so he's starting to admit, like, I guess somewhat of a bloodlust since he's getting angry, I would assume. And I was thinking that the system was going to consider him to be a target and tell Jinwoo, like, yo, he had to eliminate him or he'll have to suffer some type of penalty. So I was thinking that was going to happen. I was worried for the guy. I'm like, yo, Jinwoo going to be forced to kill this guy in front of everybody. But yo, you got it where Jinwoo's having the time of his life. You even got it where some of the other fighters are observing, some of the other S ranks are observing, and they're saying like, yo, he's not just dodging the attacks, he's also testing his opponent. And this, yo, oh my gosh, look how beautiful this shit is, yo. That shit is just crazy to me. Hey, yo, again, she's getting rizzed and Jinwoo not even aware of it. But you got it where it gets to the point where they get very serious, and you know the other S ranks had to like pretty much jump in there and stop the fight because they felt like both of them were on the verge of pretty much injuring their opponent, and they didn't want that to happen because they need as many S ranks as possible to go on this mission to take down, you know what I'm saying, the ants. And yo, this, oh my gosh, this shit right here, with the energy flowing around them, you just got everybody like, yo, we got to stop them. And like I said, the guy who made the ice right here, he's wearing like a mask. He kind of reminds me of the dude from, what's the series called? JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, the guy who has the voice ability. Like his character design just resembles him. You know, the guy who's, I think is Maki. I can't even think of it. It's not Maki. Maki's the girl. I can't think of his name right now, but that's what it made me think of. And you have it where these guys pretty much get restrained by, you know, their fellow S-rank fighters telling them to calm down. But you have this amazing moment right here where Jinwoo puts his shadows into each of, he puts his knights, his shadows inside each of the shadows of these S-rank people. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why Jinwoo did that. Jinwoo doesn't want to go on this battle, this raid that they're about to do on the Ant Island. And that's because he wants to spend time with his mom. I get it. His mom was asleep for 4 years. He feels like his mom needs him. He doesn't want to just go away on some type of adventure and his mom just awaken. Now, I feel like his mom would be more understanding if he was to sit down and talk with her. But, you know, for whatever reason, he just wants to be by his mom's side. He feel like that's the right thing to do. He feel like, yo, all these people are S ranks. They don't need me for this raid. They're more than capable of handling themselves. That's how Jinwoo views it. And as he should. These guys are S ranks, the top tier of, you know what I'm saying, of the, you know what I'm saying, the night world or this universe. But you have it where Jinwoo places a knight in each of their shadows. And the reason being, should they get in trouble, I'm assuming the knight can let Jinwoo know, and then Jinwoo can use his new ability that he just acquired in the previous episode where he can switch spots with a knight, you know, as long as it's his knight. So I assume that when they get in a situation that's too dire, Jinwoo's going to switch with one of his knights, pop up, show up, and show the day, and save the day and oppress each of them. But at the same time, I still kind of feel like, yo, Jinwoo, man, like, yo, talk to your mom. Talk to your mom. She will completely understand. But you have it where, you know, the Ant Queen, she has a son, and her son is considered to be very powerful, and she wants her son to lead the troops to a new land. They feel like, you know, it's too many ants right now. They're overpopulating the area. The queen ant feels like they need to go move on elsewhere, you know what I'm saying, so that they could get more nourishment and flourish and grow. Now, this whole scene right here, you know, he didn't kill his mom. When this ant comes out the egg, he doesn't kill his mom. He just, you know, comes out, screams, and powers up or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, this really gave me Hunter x Hunter vibes, where Mariam came out of his egg. Well, he didn't even come out of egg. He just came out of his mom, pause, and like, you know, pretty much killed her. So I don't know. I just got vibes from Hunter x Hunter when it came to this right here. But you have him like pretty much admitting all his power right here. And next thing you know, you have it where the hunters are going to this island to attack. We see some hunters, some familiar faces, as well as new people. We also got some of Jinwoo friends, joining, like, I guess the front line, waiting for, in case the ants happen to get past the S ranks. So you got it where the S ranks are going in. You got people taking down regular ants. You got people going after the queen, which is the main objective. The queen is the only one who could bear eggs. So if you take out the queen, eliminate her, you won't have to worry about any of the other ants. But then you have this scene right here at the very end, which was very brutal. You have it where the S ranks are, the ones that are outside are pretty much joking amongst themselves. And you have a scene where he's like, yo, hurry up and heal me. I got a little injured. It's not a big wound, but still, if she heals him, he could be able to move on and fight. Now, she's a S rank killer. First I've ever seen in a series. The other guy that was in the previous episode that said he wasn't going, but he is currently going, he's an S rank killer as well. But you have this scene right here where they turn around and look at her and just brutal. This shit was so brutal, yo. This shit was so brutal. And this is how the episode ends. Like, yo, I need to see that next episode, man. Like, damn, I don't want to wait 7 days, man. I don't want to go read the manga because I feel like I'm going to spoil it for myself. But damn, man, like, yo, what's about to happen? What's about to happen? But for those of y'all who watched this episode, let me know down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.